And you want to lock in your trades, and you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live futures education and training program. My name is Mark McSee. I am a moderator with AmericanDreamTrading.com, and I'm glad you could be with us today. American Dream Trading was created and founded by and is owned by Chad Christian, who we call Coach, and we call him Coach because that's what he is to us. He helps us to navigate the muddy waters of everything investing. He educates us, he trains us, he tries to get the best out of us and everything, just like a real coach would, or whether it's a football coach, a gymnastic coach, you name it. That's how he teaches us. We are an educational outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com on these live social feeds. We come to you live 3 times a day for free on all the major social media networks such as TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, you name it. We're on all of them, so I think you can be here. If this is your first time with us today, make sure you click subscribe, click notify so that you don't miss any of our future feeds, and click like. Also, if you would share this feed, that also would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you give a thumbs up over there on YouTube and likes, smash them like buttons, and that helps the logarithms. So anyway, we are a educational. Uh, what's a loss for words there? We are an education company. We're not a call out group. What I was trying to say, um, and we don't call out and tell people buy X Y Z, sell X Y Z at any certain levels or any of that type of thing. We want to educate you so that you can successfully navigate trading on your own. That way, you're not dependent upon one person, right? We want you to develop a skill that nobody can take away from you and that you can use to make money on a consistent basis. Is it easy? No, not at all. It's very hard. It takes time and everything, and it takes experience. So it's not something that you're going to get rich quick overnight. Are you going to lose money? Yep. I have losing trades every single day. There isn't a single day that I don't have losing trades. However, in the long run, I have less and less of those, mainly because I've been doing this for over 2 years. So I don't consistently make the same mistakes over and over. Those get less with time and experience. So, and that will come. I mean, you make a lot of uneducated mistakes, but you learn and you grow over time as you develop and hone in your skills, just like you would anything else. If you want to learn to play guitar, yeah, you can bang on the strings and make it make noise, but it doesn't make banging on the strings doesn't make a song, right? So you learn how to where to put your fingers at and learn how to strum and pick strings and all that jazz. And that takes time and effort and pain, actually, as a guitar player that I am. There's actually pain involved till you build up calluses. There's pain involved in the stock market also. Every time you have a losing trade, you lose money. It's painful, right? But you learn over time that that's the nature of the business. Not every trade is going to be successful. There's going to be a lot of things against your control that will go against you. So those you have no control over. But what you do have control over is your entries and exits in any given trade. So you try to get educated and grow and experience so that you end up making better entry decisions and exit decisions. So that helps your pocketbook in the long run. So I'm thankful that you all be here today. And one of the things we try to do here is if you have questions, you can type them into your social media chat box there, and we'll try to do our best to answer any questions you have related to the futures trading, education, anything of those type of nature. That's what we tend to focus these 2 hours on in um, these 2 hours that we have together between 2 and 4. So anyhow, let's see what we got. I see all kinds of people coming in on our YouTube and our TikToks. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like and share if this is the first time that you've ever been here, and subscribe. Um, these live feeds, we do come to you live 3 times a day from AmericanDreamTrading.com. These are absolutely free feeds. Try to give you a little taste of what we do and some of our trading strategies, philosophies, answer your questions. Um, but we are live with Coach from 9 to 11 each and every day, Monday through Friday. We're live with me here, Mark McSee, in the futures market from 2 to 4, and then at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we have what we call our aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. So you can go over there and hang out, uh, subscribe to that also, and you can hang out with Don's our host there. It's kind of more laid back. They talk about things after the market, their trades or questions you have there. You can ask questions there also. So, and if you want to even have a live open mic, you could even join her panel on there and speak through a microphone instead of having to type stuff out. So it's a little bit different type of thing. It's kind of cool. If you have never been there, I highly encourage you to visit that at 5 p.m. Eastern Time each and every day, Monday through Friday. So she does a great job over there. All right, so let's take a look here on YouTube live chat. How do I feel about gold? I love gold. I trade gold every day. I would say I make the bulk of my money day over day trading gold. I love to trade it, and I trade it constantly. I'm always in gold. And again, as long as the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take advantage of it and take money away from the market and put it into my accounts. We love trading gold. I love trading oil, the energy sectors, metal sectors. I like gold, silver, copper, you name it. I mean, there's platinum and all those other things you can trade too. But mainly, I am trading gold and silver day in and day out. Mostly gold. I will take silver when it gets into a good run. It can be pretty volatile. But gold has a lot of moves up and down, and we make money when it goes up. We make money when it goes down. And we can even make money when it's channeling sideways. Why? Because we've been educated on how to do those things. In the futures market, you can go long on a position if you think the price is going to go up and you can make money that way. Or if the price is dropping, you can short it and make money as the price falls. So there's definitely 2 ways. And then if it gets like in a channel, if it gets stuck in here, you can trade in the channel between the highs and lows. You can ride it up and down as it bounces its head on the resistance and its support. So we can make money that way also. And some days, if it's not really moving that much, you have to channel trade. So that's another skill that you have to acquire. If it's not moving, I don't sit in it. I'll go find something that is. There's a lot of different sectors, a lot of different types of things you can trade on a day-to-day basis. So you don't have to sit here and stare at one chart all day long. Just like in a stock market, there's always something moving, and it may not be what you like to trade. So you have to we suggest maybe finding maybe 2 per sector that you like and learn to master them, get them charted out. That way, if the metals markets aren't moving, maybe the currency is, or the indices are, right? So there's lots of opportunities to make money just being in the right place at the right time. So you learn that as you go. But you shouldn't try to trade every single thing because then you become a master of none. So that's why my favorites to trade are gold and oil and the euro and the currencies. Indices, I'm not a heavy indice trader like the S&P 500. Now I do like the Nasdaq because I used to trade the Nasdaq a lot in trading stock options, and that would be the Qs, QQQ. So I am familiar with it. Now, the bad thing, well, depends how you look at it. The good thing about the Qs is it's highly volatile and it moves a lot per candle on average, like double the amount that the S&P does. So you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money when it pulls back on you in a hurry. So it's pretty volatile. You have to have wide enough stops to manage the movement. The ATR right now on the Nasdaq is $7 on a 1 minute candle. So that means this can go up and down on average. Again, it's an average. You'll have some that are higher, some that are lower. But the average of this will move 7 points at any given minute. So you have to have a stop customized to that. Now, if we look at the S&P 500, which would be ES, it has an ATR of a little less than 2 right now. Generally, it's around 3. So it's about half the volatility of what the Nasdaq is. So your stops, they're both volatile, right? So you have to treat a little bit different. And if you look at the Russell, which is your small caps, it is around 1. Okay, so you have to treat them a little differently, trade them a little different. Your risk tolerances have to be different, right? The Russell being the least, generally, as a general rule, less volatile than the ES, and the ES is less volatile than the Nasdaq. So, but they all can act pretty crazy. So I tend not to, well, especially this time of the day. Again, I don't normally trade in the afternoons. All my trading is, the bulk of my trading is at night. I love trading at the open at 6 o'clock Eastern, and I'll trade till 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11ish. Um, there we go. You can hear me on the Zoom. Sorry about that. Um, and my paid members couldn't hear me. That's all right. They've heard me already for 2 hours today. They can hear me now, though. I had my mic muted. So there we go. I'm unmuted for my paid members. They can hear me now. They already heard me for 2 hours. So I clicked the button, but I didn't unclick it. So, but I do the bulk of my trading um, in the evenings between 6 and 10 or 10 or 11, 10:30 the late usually. And then I will get up in the early mornings in the pre-market and I will trade either at 4 or 5 a.m. Eastern time in the morning, and I'll trade for a couple hours then. Generally, I'm not trading at the market open, but I will. But generally, I've made what I care to make in the evenings and early mornings. The volume's lower, so it's not as chaotic. The other advantage of the evening trading and the early morning trading is that you do not have any economic data releases coming out then, at least in the United States. Now, the London market opens at 2 a.m., so you have to deal with that. Um, uh, and you don't have world leaders getting on television and running their mouth, right? Because a leader of any country can get on TV and start saying things, and that can affect the market negatively or positively. So there's an increased volatility from that. And you never know when somebody's going to get on TV, right? So right now we're having a lot of volume coming in right now. All the indices are taking off. So you could be making money on this right now. I'm sitting here watch this grow and look at all that money I'm missing out on in real life. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to educate, answer questions. So that's how I feel about gold. I love gold. That's where I make the bulk of my money. Doug Moon over on YouTube Live, is there a minimum amount for an account at Webull? Yes. All brokers generally have a minimum amount to open an account. Webull has a $500 minimum to open a futures account. Every broker's different. Every broker's got different requirements, different fees. Do you have to use Webull? No, there's 100 other ones out there you can use. I like Webull. Are their fees the least expensive? No, they're not. The nice thing about Webull, it's easy to understand their software. Coach uses it when he trains. I'm using TradingView right now. That's what you see on my screen. And I have my Webull account linked to this, right? So I'm getting all my data from Webull, but it shows up here on my TradingView. I can link my accounts, and you can link a lot of different brokers to this and trade right in with TradingView. I enjoy trading this way. It's pretty easy to get in and out of trades. Now, what you do see on my screen is a paper trading account. I never trade my real account while I'm in training mode. I don't even, when we already train between 12 and 2 with our paid members, and I don't even use my real account when I'm with them because I'm answering their questions. We're having discussions about different things. Whatever questions they have, we'll go deep dive into those questions and try to work out things. And so my attention span is divided many different ways. So that's why I don't trade, and I don't do that while I'm live with you, because I'm looking at about 5 different screens right now, and distracted. You don't want to be a distracted trader. That's a great way to lose money. So I can lose money here on this fake account. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I need to come down here and reset my account because I used up all my paper trading money. So I just go in here, click reset my account, bang, now my account's reset. Now I can play around all I want. So Joe, one of our paid members, has a question. Joe, what's your question? Comment.
Hey, Mark, on TradingView, and I've started using it. I really like it. I've been a TOS user for a
Hmm.
long time. I still use it for scans and stuff. But
Hmm.
question I've got, when you're doing your buys and sells, are you using the buttons or are you using the hotkeys?
I don't use hotkeys. I draw lines on my chart with hotkeys. A lot of people do. I know Ange uses hotkeys. I don't personally. I'm a mouse person, and
Okay.
it's one less thing. I never, even keyboard shortcuts for, you know, trade, using an Excel spreadsheet and all that. I never took the effort, never put the effort into learning all that stuff, and that's kind of come over into my trading too. I use my mouse. I'd rather, I can see what I'm doing. I don't have to worry about hitting the wrong buttons on my keyboard. I mean, I have enough time hitting the right buttons to put a lousy line on my, I can go here and, boom. I use a keyboard. I hit two keys and it draws a line on my chart. So that's the only time I use really keyboard shortcuts. A lot of members we have do use it and they like it. So it's a personal preference. I don't. I know Anne's mentioned the other day that's how she trades. She uses keyboard shortcuts. I'm a mouse person. I tend to use my mouse.
Hmm.
Uh, so, but one of the things about TradingView, there's multiple ways that you can enter a trade. I have these hotkeys buttons over here. I can click buy and sell there. Now, if I hold the shift key down, it changes the function of the buttons. I come over here. I got an order um, widget here that I can buy and sell with. If I want to go short or go long, I can use the L2, the DOM. I can trade this way, right? I don't trade this way. Not a lot of people do. They come up here and if they're going to do a limit order, you pick exactly where you want to buy or sell at. Or I can come down here and hit these hot buttons down here. These in Weeble we call them. Um, oh boy, Mark must not got enough sleep last night. Turbo keys is what we call them. They're called in Weeble. I tend to call them that in this, even though that's not the real name. But I can go in here and do a one-click buy, one-click sell, bang, bang. One button in, one button out. Same way up here, one button in and out. Or I can customize it and do everything here as I want. So I can do market limit orders, stop orders. So I'm I do I might as well just say I do 100% of my trades as market orders. I'm in and out. Yes, do you not get the best fill on market orders? Yes, that's true. You don't get the best, always get the best fills, especially when you get a large candle, right? You're not going to get the best fills. You always get your best fills on a limit. But I don't worry about that. I am just in and out. I'm a scalper. I'm not taking the time to set a limit order, even though I can. I can put this on limit and you can pre-program it, right? Ask plus or minus whatever, right? Or I can do it on the bid. I can change these around however I want to do it, right? Ask plus two or whatever. But I don't do that personally. I go in and out on market orders. I don't worry about the fills. The fills are really good anyway. So, do I get a bad fill once in a while? Yeah, I do. But I have enough success with it that I'm not. It's not a concern to me in the long run. So, Ralph showed up today. Good to see you, Ralph. Mazda Mitch is in, and Fun's back, and Mafia's back. Good to see all you guys. And of course, Doug, Candlestick, Johnny, and Trading Pennies. Good to see you again. Um, Got Doug over there and in TikTok with Nina and Candy just popped in and Abdul is there. Chronic, good to have you here. Wade, thanks. Um, anyhow, thank you for being here today. So, let me click something here real quick. There we go. Let me do this and do that. There we go. All right. So, that's basically how I trade. I trade with market orders, in and out, in and out. I'm a scalper. I'm not in it. I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday or the other day. I was trading with, I'm using Tradeovate software. I'm testing that out for a couple weeks. I'm liking it so far. It's a different type of experience, but I like it. But it does have some stats in there without having to do the math. My average time in a trade is like a minute, a little bit over a minute. So, um, and trades that I get one pull against me are average like 2 minutes. So I tend to hold on to losers a long. That was kind of eye opening, mainly because sometimes you get into a trade and it pulls back, so you sit there and get and have patience and wait, see if it's going to go back. So sometimes you do have to hold on something longer than you want. But I'm in and out. I don't play around. If I'm losing money, I'm going to get out. If I'm making money, I'll take my money as it climbs. I'll lock in, you know, 3 or 4 ticks at a time sometimes, depending on what's going on. If it's a slow mover, I tend to lock in my ticks quicker, right? Because if it's not moving all that much, I'm going to lock in, grab what I can grab. I'm a momentum trader. If the momentum's there, I'll let it run longer. If the momentum's not there, I'm going to take my profits sooner. Because when it slows down, it can go either way on you. So I try to grab what I can while I can get it. And that's what a scalper does, in and out. So, I looked the other day, I made 45 trades in that time period that I was trading. So, some days it's probably more than that, some days it's less. Just whatever. I'm there to grab what I can grab, depending what the market gives me. I don't care, right? If gold ain't moving, I'm going somewhere else. I'll come over and, look at whatever else. I might go play oil for a while, right? So, good question. Let's see. Um, TikTok. Got any questions? Right. Not really. Not right now. A few little comments there. Yep. And I took care of Sebastian. Anyway, thank you for that. So, what we can do now, there are, we try to give you a taste of what we do here, obviously, right? But with paid membership comes as privileges. Our paid members have access to an open mic. You just heard Joe, one of our members, ask a question. And this is what we do all day long. For our VIP Gold members, we have training on an open mic inside our live Zoom room, which at any given time there's 400 to 700 people in, sometimes more, sometimes less. And they can open their mic at any time and ask a question. We can actually have audible discussions with each other, just like Coach does. You see with Coach all day long, right? People get on and ask questions, or they'll say, "Hey, look at Meta. Hey, look at Apple. Hey, look at this. Look at that." Right? So that's one of the benefits of a paid membership. You don't have that as a free member. All you can do is type. However, you can go to AmericanDreamTrading.com and you can grab our free Discord. Doesn't cost anything. Never has cost anything. It won't cost anything in the future. All you got to do is go up and sign up for it. And when you do that, it gives you instant access inside our Discord in our stock lounges there. There you can go and interact with other members. You can ask questions about anything, trading related. We also have educational rooms in there that you can go in and look at. We have training videos, training documents. And again, you can ask questions at any time about anything you see in there. There's a whole bunch of different rooms you can go in for free. Obviously, our paid members have a lot more things you can look at inside our Discord. And why? Because with membership comes privileges, right? So we give you a taste of it. And then if you want to step up your training, then you can get one of our paid memberships. Like I say, the VIP Gold, we start training at 4 a.m., training and trading at 4 a.m. clear through 4 p.m. Eastern Central Time. So they are in a Zoom call that long if you want to be, right? And we have a lot of members. They are in there all day long. I put in 12, 14-hour days doing this too, but I'm trading on my own also. So, especially in the evenings. So, check it out. Membership does have its privileges. If you want to step up your game, if you've been watching free for quite a while, you want to step up your training, then head over to check out our memberships at AmericanDreamTrading.com. And speaking of memberships, right now we have, this only applies to two things. If you want to buy the VIP Gold Complete, which is our upper tier level, you can get 50% off by using the code 5050 at checkout. Once you get to the checkout page and enter all your information that you need to, when you enter that code 50 in the discount code box, you'll see 50% taken off your first payment. Okay. We also have, if you're already a VIP member and you want to up it up to the VIP Gold add-on, you also can get 50% off of that by entering that same code 5050. So that is a very short term um, discount that we're offering. I can't tell you exactly which day that is going away, but I can assure you it will be a short term sale discount. So go check that out if you're thinking about it. The gold is our upper tier, offers you the most training. We even have training on Saturdays for VIP Gold members. Doug, one of our moderators and paid members, got a
Did
question.
you see the sale that is running through our Discord right now?
The 50% off VIP Gold Complete you're speaking of?
No, sir. We have another one. Flash sale today only.
Wow, I can't say that I saw that. Go ahead and share that with me. I don't have my
Let me
Discord
help you
open.
with that. The
Please.
Diamond Lifetime membership is today only half off.
No way.
So, yeah, rather than $20,000 for everything that ADT will ever create, and you will have lifetime memberships to all of it, you
Wow.
can get that now for $10,000.
Does it say payment? Does it have a payment option or not?
It certainly does. It has to be a one-time full payment, no payment plan.
Okay.
And there's only 20 available.
Okay.
And the
So
last ones that he sent that were 10 available for one-on-ones with him went really quickly.
oh yeah, they've got it in like a week. So
Yep.
wow, that's a $20,000 program that includes everything we've ever done and everything that we will ever do in the future. So if we add on different programs, everything will be free to you forever. And it's a
Yep.
one-time payment. It's 20 grand, which with the 20,000, they allowed you to make four equal payments, monthly payments. This is 50% off, so you're talking 10 grand, and it's a one-time payment. You never, ever, ever, ever have to pay again. That's
Yeah.
basically the equivalent of 4 yearly memberships, because a yearly membership's 2,500, right? For VIP, it's 2,500. So basically, if you want to look at it
Yeah.
that way, it's for cost of 4 years, you can have it for a lifetime. And
There's
get
a second part.
what's the second part? Tell me more.
VIP and VIP Gold lifetime memberships,
No way.
$3,500.
No way. You brought them back? Holy cow, people. I didn't even know that.
You
Sorry.
did.
I didn't have my Discord open. I'd close it
Flash sale today only.
today only. All right. Go to our Discord at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Sign up for that free Discord. Go to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. You'll find that membership information there. You better take advantage of it. That is, I can't believe you.
That's huge.
I'm shocked actually. I can't believe he's giving away the farm like that. That is huge.
Huge.
Huge with a capital H. You heard it here first. I didn't even know it. If I'd had my Discord open, I would have seen it, but I didn't. I don't know why. I always have it open. For some reason, I had to close this time. Wow. So anyway, the information is being posted in the live chats, YouTube, and I see it in YouTube. I see it over in also in TikTok. Are they going to be posted in the other social medias?
I've got TikTok and YouTube.
Okay. I would have to go in and open up my other accounts to be able to do that. But
Which other ones do you want it in?
all of them, if you have them, Facebook, Twitch, X, LinkedIn, all of them if you have them. But if you don't, that's okay.
Okay.
Again, there's an advantage here. Those that are listening on those other accounts, they've heard the sound of your voice, so that's great. Wow. Mikey Bart just come in. He said he would wait for a minute. Do the original lifetime memberships get me? Now they get you the same thing they got you when you purchased it, the original lifetime. You didn't lose any benefits. We've added since then, right? Now we have VIP Gold, right? And we have the Futures membership, which is a separate membership, which is what I am taking care of. And then we also have a crypto membership. Now that Diamond one for the 10 Gs, that gets you every single membership that we have, every single one time payment. Add all them up, it's way over that. Matter of fact, if you add them all up,
I want to say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 or 40 grand worth of services.
yeah,
If I
for 10,
remember correctly.
for 10, yes.
Yep.
Well, the VIP Gold Complete's what, 5 a year?
10, I thought.
Or is it 10? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I thought originally. Yeah. For
Yeah.
the lifetime.
Oh yeah, for lifetime. Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, boy, that diamond one, I can't. Wow, I'm taken aback. I am shocked, literally, that he would give that big of a, because that is, like you say, that's a $30,000 or $40,000. You'd have to go in and add it up, see what that real value of that is if you was going to buy all them individually. That's giving away the farm, folks. So if you could see swinging it, there's your chance to do it. So, all right. Well, that's good news. Wow, my heart's a pumping. I can't believe I got that excited over that. That's shocking. I'm shocked. That's what it is.
That's
It's
something.
shocking. It's shocking.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
I've seen Coach do some pretty incredible discounts and deals over the last couple of months, but this is
the
pretty
ultimate.
crazy.
That's ultimate right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Well, let me catch my breath here. So it's what was that guy used to be on in the 70s? The Crazy Eddie. It's a crazy deal.
It is a crazy deal.
Oh, look who's here. Coach, tell us, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I know.
You're giving away the farm, man.
Right.
I didn't have my Discord open and wasn't aware of it. Doug just newsflash, and I'm like, I'm out of breath. I'm shocked. Like,
love it.
I hope I didn't steal your thunder, Coach, if you were coming in to tell everyone that.
No, man. I was just coming in because I had no idea who was doing what, where, how. It's funny. I sent Bruno a message. Bruno always loves it when I do this, by the way. I was like, I said, hey man, I'm gonna do a quick flash sale.
That ain't a sale, that's a giveaway.
I know.
Give away the farm.
Yeah, but every time I'm like, oh man, I already know it's gonna be like, damn it, here it comes, all the things and people going crazy and questions, and we already got 6 tickets open. Like, I want it. I told him, I said, listen, let's get some buzz going. It always gets people super excited when we do these crazy flash sales. I know it's ridiculous. So those of you that don't know, and I'm sure you do know, so the Diamond Lifetime, just so you guys know, the services that I have earmarked for it is $50,000 worth of services. So if you were to get, there's 10 of them. If you were to get just the 10 lifetimes on each of the products that I have earmarked out, that would be $50,000 today only. And I have 18 left, I think 17. And somebody right now, Earl's asking for one, so it might be 16. But I've got 2 or 3 in the ticket system. But anyways, I told him we'll do 20 just to get the buzz going and the excitement. So $10,000 today is basically $50,000 of value. And normally we charge 20 grand for these. So today only. And I think, like I said, I don't know what the count is, but I know I've got 2 or 3 right now. Yeah, Bruno, Earl, Lori, and Brooke. So, I mean, these are moving fast. You need to get it now, but I thought it would be fun. It'd be exciting. It'd get people talking about the Diamond Lifetime memberships because we don't really talk about it a whole lot. Get over there. People are like, oh, Coach, well, what if I have a couple? Listen, it's a $50,000 value for 10 grand today. That is the sale. That is a crazy, as you guys know, ridiculous sale. Right now, also, I posted VIP or VIP Gold add-on, one or the other, $3,500. But I'm telling you right now, the best bang for your buck, the biggest deal you will never get again, ever, just to try to generate some buzz about this thing. 10 grand today only. Oh, one just sold. Daz just got one. All right. So anyways, love your faces. I'm out. Go get it. I'm going to be on live a little bit later today. Get in there. Get it. Go.
Can you go get your wife for us real quick? Because I think she needs to be aware that you've lost your mind.
Yeah, she needs to take your temperature or something.
Yeah, the marbles.
Get you back on your medicine. Giving away the farm again.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you too, Coach.
Try to touch base with you guys. See you.
All right,
Thanks, Coach.
Wow. There you go, folks. I don't know what more to tell you. If you can't if you're thinking about it and you don't take advantage of that, well, whatever, right? It is what it is. Realize everything doesn't fit everybody's budget, and that's why we have different membership levels. But that one there, I'm in shock. I am.
That's the coup de grace right there. And he only came out with that diamond membership last month, late last month.
Yeah, it's only been a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's shut this show down. I'm out of breath. Oh man, I don't want to trade now. All right, well we will. The show must go on. Grab them. You heard it right out of Coach's mouth himself. So good. I still think he lost his mind. His wife on the phone. Oh wow. Anyway, there you go. Grab them. Again, it is a limited offer while it ends today, and there's only so many of them available. So if you don't get it, I can't help you. So, well, let's take a quick walk around the block here, real quick. Well, now at least we know what the true value of that is. Was 50,000. We were underestimating it, weren't we?
Yeah, I wanted to lowball it a little bit and not speak out of turn.
Yeah, I knew it was
I
up
knew it
there,
was
but I
up there.
wasn't quite sure. Adding them all up. All right, so we got gold is coming up here to a double top, a strong point of resistance. I will wait on a break and hold on that if I was going to enter that trade. Or if it rejects, I will play the downside to it if it breaks and holds below the 9. And I actually want to see it down to the 21 before I would enter that. So I can, I can load up for that, get ready. What's silver doing? Silver kind of looks like gold a lot of times the way it moves. Not always, but generally if gold's shooting up, sometimes silver will follow it, and down it'll follow. Oil kind of flat. Again, this time of the day, the volumes really drop off the metals market, and it's kind of flat right now. Not exciting. In the currencies, I love the euro. I trade it all the time. Matter of fact, I made a quick $125 off of this morning. So I did trade that. Now I was only in it a short time and never looked at it again. So, but these again, if you learn to master a few of these and learn how they live and breathe, how it tends to move, how does it move with news, what time of the day does it like to move, where's the most volume at, how does economic news at 8:30 in the morning Eastern affect it? How do the world markets, because the euro is in Europe, right? You got to know what's going on over there. But it does. The U.S. drives everything in the world. Let's face it. Overall, and that's not. I'm not being an imperialistic view there. It's just the facts the way it is, right? Everything's based off the dollar. So yeah, it generally doesn't have a lot of volume. Also, this time of the day, indices they're always moving, right? It don't take much. Again, it's really volatile at the last last hour of the day. As you can see, look at this now. Here, I can enter this trade, right? That's if I wait for a break and hold. Again, I'm always going to wait for a break and hold before I go jumping into something willy-nilly, right? So I can load up here. I got one candle, right? Now I got other tools here I can look at. I got a level up here I got to worry about. I got some big sell orders here at, thing slows down enough for me to look at it, 95. So that's about here. So right now, people want to get rid of that. Well, it's about where it's at right now. So let's see, there's a lot of them pulled out of it already. They've changed their price, so that fell off real quick. So this is probably going to pull back a little bit temporarily here right now. As you can see, it's just sitting there. Orders come in, I can jump in, get in. I always trade with a stop loss. I've just bought 2 contracts, right? And this is my stop loss. If this pulls back to here, I will lose $300. But you have to have a stop loss because this could pull way down, big sell off, and I could lose $1,000, right? Now, is that a lot of money? Yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of money for me, too. I don't want to lose $300. Will I wait for it to pull that far? No. But what this is there for is if there's a sudden knife drop that I can't react to, this will limit my downside. So, and now if this goes up to the upside and goes up, I can slide my stop up as this climbs up, and I can literally lock in my profits with it also. See, look at this. See how volatile that is? Actually, this is not a wide enough stop for trading these. This needs to be down about here to be safe. Oh, it stopped me out before I even moved. Anyway, so I lost $300 on that, I guess. I don't know. So you got to have a wider stop with indices. That 25 ticks wasn't enough. You really need 30 or more when you're trading the NASDAQ because of the volatility. Like I said, I was talking about earlier, the ATR is, well, now it's 7.25, but let's just say it's 7. And there's 4 ticks to a point, so that's 28. 7 times 4 is 28. So you need a minimum because you always want to pad your stops a little higher. So you minimum of 30, but you can probably go maybe even 40 ticks as a stop to give it that room to breathe. Now this is a pullback, so um, but my stop did it because I didn't enter the trade properly, right? I didn't wait for a break and hold confirmation. I had this one, but I didn't wait for the one to come up against it. And that's exactly what happens to you more often than not if you don't wait for a break and hold. Now I got a break and hold here, right to the downside, right? But now I have another level I got to deal with. I have these other indicators. So I'm going to be a little bit more cautious going down. I'm also going to make a stop a little bit bigger too. I'm going to make that a 40. It may bounce off this level or this indicator right here, which is the 21. So I'm going to wait and see, be patient. It is below the 9. I like that. I just want to see it. I actually want to see this bar get below this lime green here. That's the 21 EMA. But see, this is why I don't trade this, because you've heard me say this 1,000 times already. But I don't like trading in the afternoons. It's too volatile. The last hour of the day, especially. It's not that I can't come in here and make money, right? Now, again, this is a paper account, so don't you see me when I say I just lost $300? It's fake money. It's not real. I'm using a simulated account, and this is what you do when you're learning is to trade on a simulated account. So you're not risking your real money while you're training. So never use real money. Matter of fact, when you join AmericanDreamTrading.com, we don't even want you funding an account. We want you to come and listen. Listen, take notes. Listen, take notes. Listen, take notes. Come to these free feeds every day. Listen and take notes, right? Listen to Coach at 9 a.m., starting at 9. Listen to me at 2. Listen to Don at 5, right? Um, listen and take notes. Ask questions. Join our free Discord. You can go in there and ask questions all the time. There's always somebody roaming the halls 24 hours a day in our Discord that can answer your questions. We have people, that's all they do is answer questions all day. They try to help you. And, if you have any issues at all, we try to settle those issues very quickly. So it's a great place to ask questions. You can have more in-depth discussions within the Discord. And it's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. And again, you want to take advantage of these memberships. Today's the day to do that. Holy cow. Still can't get over this. The man has lost his mind. Hey, it's his company. He can do what he wants, right? Benefits of owning something. Black Beauty Machine. I see your comment there. Wow. Quite honestly, I hope they don't do that. Would I turn it down? No. He put a comment. Now, it's not verified, but he put a comment in there about we may be getting a rebate check. I would just assume we paid out our debt rather than send it to me, but I wouldn't send it back. Let's put it that way, right? It's a problem with giveaways, right? Somebody's paying for that. That's our money, right? Anyway, we won't get into the politics. Okay, Jacobobi. Jacoby. Still no coach. Coach is live every single day, 9 to 11. I'm Mark McSee. I handle the Futures Education and Training Program here every day, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4. However, Coach was just in here live, 10 minutes ago, even that long ago. You missed him. Big giveaway. So you get a diamond membership half off. And we also have a lot of lifetime. So go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com for more details. So anyway, back to NQ. I will wait on a break. It's getting heavy on the vine here. I took my eyes off it. I said I wanted to see what happens here on this. I want to see a break and hold below this, which will put it below my 21, which to me would be a good entry point. But I always wait on that break and hold. It has broken held below the 9, but it hasn't broken held below my level. And I have to treat each one of these things as a point of decision. A little conservative. Could I jump in and out? Yeah, but I've already showed you that 100 times what happens when you try to jump the gun, right? You try to game it. You think you're going to make $1 bazillion. It's going to go down for sure. Well, there's no such thing as sure. There I am down below my 21 now. All right. Is it going to stay down there? Yep. I'm looking at my L2 over here. Now this could change, and it just went, it did, but we'll see here what happens. I'm watching these orders come in here, and it showed it wanted to pull down, and that order disappeared as soon as I clicked my button. All right, so I'm watching these numbers. If these numbers start dropping here, that's an indication that the price is going to drop. So we're at 76, 75. I'm looking at the last two whole numbers here, 75. I want to start seeing some 74s there. Because down here, like to get down here, those would be into 72. So I'm kind of watching these numbers. This is an order book. Again, I'm talking, not really paying attention to my trade, but it doesn't matter. It's fake. But normally as soon as I get into green, get down about here, I'll take my profit, lock it in, right? And I can do that by clicking this button here. But this L2 over here, this shows orders that are being placed but have not yet been executed. So these people can pull these orders in and out, change them, move them up and down, increase, decrease their orders at any given second, and it does happen. That's why you see all these numbers rolling around. And you'll see even at the same price, people jumping in and out. So yes, it's a tool that you can use to help see the momentum, but it changes so fast in the indices because these are really high volume, heavily traded. L2 works a lot better on the lower, like trading gold or oil and those type of things. It's a little bit easier to see and read. So, anyway, so I'm looking for these numbers to come down. As you can see, it's coming up, but it's still good until I break. If I break above that 9, I'm not going to wait for the loss. I'll probably get out. But they're still fighting over the price. However, you can see now we're up to 77 here, so that's not looking good for me in this trade here. 77, 78, but it's got to break and hold above this level, go back up, right? So it may very well reject off here and work its way back down, but it doesn't look that. What I'm seeing short term here, 77, 78, the numbers are not decreasing. So, well, there's a 76. See how fast that changes, right? So I want to see those numbers below whatever this is here. What is that? 80, 79. And as you can see up here, I got 80s up here. So I want to see these numbers. So I want to see this number down here get a lot lower. And it's not doing that right now, but I'll be patient, right? I made a 40 tick stop, so that should be enough. So if this takes off, I'll lose $390, right? If I don't get out before that. So, but I'm going to give this a little bit of time. I don't like sitting in trades this long. I'll rip the Band-Aid off and get out quicker. As you can see, these numbers are getting bigger down here. Now I got 79, so it's not looking good for me. This thing's about ready to shoot right up here. Now it's above the 9. That's not good for me, right? So we'll see here. Anything can happen. I'm going to give it a minute. I haven't hit my stop yet, right? So right now I'm down $200, but if it shoots up to here, I'll lose $300, right? 400. So you got to give it some room to breathe, and this is going to stop me out. I can see that right now. These numbers are rapidly increasing. The buyers are coming in right now. So this is just another tool you can use. Again, I would have got out of this trade by now, but when I'm talking here. So this is a tool that you can use to guide you. Again, these are not real numbers because people can pull them and cancel them and move them around and raise and lower them, right? So I would get out of this trade. I'm not going to sit here and take a full loss like that, right? As soon as it broke up above here, I would have exited on this candle right here. So that's how fast things can change in the indices. That's why I don't like trading, especially the last hour of the day here, because things get crazy. And you can see, compared to the S&P 500, look, it's not really, look how much different it is. It's not really that volatile. Why? And it's because the average range is only like $3 compared to the NASDAQ 7 or 8. So, and the Russell is the same way. Look at that big run on the Russell we missed. See, they all operate differently. These are small cap stocks. The ES, which is your S&P 500, are your top 500 companies, and the NASDAQ is your 100 companies, generally tech companies. Not every one of them is not tech, but it's tech heavy. Let's put it that way. All your big boy tech stocks are in the NASDAQ. And there we go. Look at that. See, I would have got stopped out for sure, right? Because it climbed back up. Now it's going to retest this level where these ones are at. So that's another barrier it's got to break through, and then up here. So, all right, let's see. go up to TikTok. Let me scroll back up here. A lot of activity going on. All right. What's your average take profit? I don't use take profit. I use my finger to take profit. When I'm me personally as a scalper, I will take 3 or 4 ticks at a time. Now, if it gets a good run, I'm going to let my runners run. But if it gets up and starts hesitating and pausing, or maybe gets a pullback, I'll bank my profits as often as I need to. But if I get good momentum, good volume, and it's doing one of these deals where it's climbing, I'll stay in it. And I just keep my finger on the button, and all I got to do is one little click, and it exits me my trade and gives me that profits. So same way, if it suddenly pulls back, I can click and get out of the trade, rip the band-aid off, take the loss, move on to the next trade, because you are going to have red trades. So I don't have a set amount that I take. Depends on my contracts too, right? I generally trade 2 NQs at a time. I can trade more during the day, but I kind of keep it around 2 because that's a lot of money in itself. More contracts you put on, the more you lose, the more you gain, but also the more you lose. So I keep around. My average trade on NQ is 2. Profits, I just take it as it comes. I'm a momentum. If the momentum, like right here, slowed down, I would lock that profit in, get out, re-enter when it starts moving again. I don't care if it's $20 or $200. I'll take it. Right? It's not profit until you bank it. Doug, got a question, comment?
Real quick, Mazda Mitch is looking for some assistance on getting the trading view indicators to show up on his chart. Can you show him where those are located?
Yeah.
Your
Does
trading view?
he have a paid membership? Are you
I
asking on
believe
TradingView
so.
there, Mazda? I know you're in our Discord. I've seen you there. I don't know if you're that these what you see on my screen is only for paid members for the VIP Gold, crypto, and futures training. Futures a membership. Okay, it doesn't come with a premium. And if you're a free member, you can't get what you see on my screen. Now you can put some of these lines on your chart. We use if you're in Weevil, you put the 9 to 2155. Yeah, so you're not a paid member, you don't have access to this. Membership has its privileges. You'll get there someday. Just take your time. I know you're very active in our free Discord. That'd be Mazda Mitch. He took advantage of our free Discord, and I see him in there all the time, asking questions, making comments. He's very active in there, and he's a free member. Hasn't paid a dime, and he's in there getting. Would you say, Mazda, that there are some advantages of the free, even though it is limited? Were you able to get access our training videos and documents? Are you able to ask questions in the stock lounge and get them answered anytime you ask them? He's over in YouTube waiting on his answer there. So
Remind me, Mark. Can he create a ticket
yes,
as a free
yes,
member?
yep,
Yeah, you
free
can,
members.
right?
You can, if you got something you want to ask that's personal, you don't want the whole world to see, right? You can, even as a free member, if you got a specific question about something, money wise or whatever, right? And you do have access as a free member to make out a help desk ticket. And Mazda Mitch replies, yes, it's been great to watch and learn from for now. So yes. So that's where he's at his stage of life. He's taking advantage for free of the things that he can take advantage of, right? Get it? Down the road, now he's acquiring more information. He's in here religiously every day, on basically every day, and here watching these lives, and he's asking questions in there. Also, we try to do our best to answer them as they're asked, and then watching live. That's how you start out. It doesn't cost you a dime to start. You can watch these, but you'll find eventually you're going to want to up your education. So again, today's got them big sales going on over there. So today, today is Coach has done lost his mind sale day. That's how I'm describing it. Coach, you've lost your daggone mind, but he's giving away the farm today. So, and hopefully he ain't listening right now. Okay, so let me go back over here. TikTok. Yeah, that diamond 10 grand one. That's today only, along with the lifetimes. You got to use that 50. Comfort Cloud asked me, what camera am I using? I don't know. I don't remember. It's a Logi. It's a pretty good camera for what it is. Sits right on top. I don't know what model it is. I don't even know if it has a model. I'd have to go look at the box. But it's a Logi, Logi. Very popular webcam. Just kind of clips right on top of your monitor. Never been asked that before. Okay, but we'll answer just about any question within reason. Right, let's see. I'm scrolling through Tiki Talk here. Let me see. What's your average take profit? I've answered that. Calling Tommy, his opinion is calling out price targets doesn't do any good, right? Limit your potential, right? That's why we don't use the take profit stop out. Never, you should never limit your upside. I mean, there's people who use that take profit indicator or stop loss. You can have a stop loss for the downside, and you can also have a take profit for the upside, right? And I can program this to do right here as a take profit, right? I could set this sell out when it hits this amount up here. So if it ever does get up there, right, it'll automatically sell it and lock in your profit. Well, that's fine and dandy, but what if it goes to the moon, right? You just lost out on all that momentum. I'd never use take profit. My finger is what I use to take profit with, clicking the mouse. But yeah, it does. You don't want to limit your upside. Never that. You want to limit your downside, though. That's what stops are for, so you don't lose too much money, right? So very important. You never trade without a stop. Okay. But I would suggest. I mean, you can do what you want. I mean, I don't. Tommy says calling out price targets psychs you out. Don't even need them for swing, right? Well, swing trading is a different thing than scalping. I'm a scalper, right? I am in a swing trade right now. I'm testing swing trading. I don't swing trade. I've never swing traded. I understand how to do it because I've listened to Coach talk about it. Coach has a lot of training videos on it, right? And I have one going on right now with copper that I entered last Friday at 11 o'clock. And this is where I got in up here on this gold dotted line. And I'm now up by 100 and just call it 100 and whatever. You can call it 195 ticks. And how much is a tick on copper? It's 12.50. So 12.5. I am up $2,425 in fake money on this swing trade. Why am I doing a swing trade in paper? Because I've never done one before. I want to test out and make sure I understand things before I go using real money. I've been doing this for 2 years. I've never done one swing trade in my life. Never. Never have. I've never done a straddle. I've never done a cash secure put. There's a lot of things I don't do because I don't. It just doesn't interest me. However, swing trading on certain things is kind of attractive, and we have members that make lots of money doing that. I don't know if I can do it with real money because I'm such a scalper. I don't know if I can go to sleep knowing something's still running. So, um, calling out levels, we do call out levels, right? Make people aware. It's not an inducement to sell or buy, right? Just make you aware of it because you need to know where your strong supports and resistance are. And that's why you chart out ahead of time and you do the homework beforehand so that you know I drew all these lines on here at some time. I couldn't tell you what day or when I drew them, but these were strong levels of resistance and I marked them on my chart, right? As you can see, it's coming right up here, testing this one right now on gold, right? And look what it
Yeah.
did. It bounced right off that. Imagine that. Yeah, it could have blew right through it too, but that's why you put historical lines on your chart so you know that's another point of decision. So, and again, you didn't hear me say, oh, when it gets up there, sell that. We never do that. We're not a call out group. We don't tell you when to enter a trade or exit a trade. Number one, we're not licensed financial advisors, so at no time can we give you financial investment or tax advice. It's against the law. We're not allowed to do that legally. You'll never, ever hear us tell you to buy now and sell now. What you will hear is people say, hey, take a look at ES. And okay, I'll go look at ES if I want to. But you still got to make your own decision whether you want to enter it. Nobody ever tells you to jump in here and buy it now, right? So we're not that kind of group. Call out groups in the long run don't work. Why? Because you're not learning a skill. You're just listening to somebody shouting out a bunch of stuff, right? It can get kind of crazy even with American Dream Trading in the morning, right? We have 700 people in there saying, hey, maybe somebody trades the Russell all day long and says, hey, look at the Russell. It's going good, right? And you go look at it. And then somebody, oh, look at SPY, or hey, look at Apple, what, right? Well, again, we're not telling people when to buy, but some people, well, that's a call out. No, it's not a call out. It's just, hey, take a look. You make your own decision. When you get people that saying, hey, buy XYZ now, sell XYZ now, that's a call out group, right? Go get it. Well, we don't do that because it doesn't teach you anything. You're reliant on that person screaming things at you, right? What if that person goes away? Now what do? You didn't learn a skill at all. You should be able to do all this on your own. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time. Takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of losing money sometimes, right? So it's not easy. 95% of people that day trade wreck their accounts in the first 1 to 2 years and they're gone. And part of the reason is they don't have a trainer, a mentor that they can learn from. They don't have a community there to support them. They don't have a lot of training materials, access to that. We provide all that American Dream Trading so that hopefully in the long run you'll be successful in day trading, whatever your definition of a success is. Whether that's making $25 a day to supplement something or making 20,000 a day, right? Again, do we have people do that? Yeah, we have people do that every single day, right? Um, and we just have people make a couple hundred, a couple thousand, and they're like me. I'm tickled to death. As long as I have $1 more than what I need to pay my bills with, I am thrilled. That's my definition of success. Now I make more than $1 a day, more than what I need, but that's when it comes right down to it. As long as I have $1 more than what I need, I am happy. I am successful. Other people don't see it that way. That's just how I look at life, right? Again, I'm not going to turn down money just because I made what I need for the day. I'm going to still keep trading. I'll make as much as I can. I'm greedy just like the next person, right? Okay, whatever. I see how everybody else. Stitch come in. Rod, Tim, Tommy, Push Keys, Brett over there. Danny Macer, what's good today? Anything's good today if you know what you're doing with it, right? Again, we don't call out anything. I made good money this morning on gold. Is gold a good trade now? Could be, right? It's approaching a double top, so you pull back, right? You got VWAP over there. You're trapped between VWAP and 200, which is not a concern unless it goes up. I'm stuck at a level. So would I enter this trade right now? No, I wouldn't. I want to see a breakthrough. Doesn't mean that I couldn't make money in that trade. What's oil doing? Oil's flat. Again, typical for this time of the day. Currencies are flat usually this time of the day also, right? Come up here, it's just kind of flattened out right now. Come up to VWAP. It did have a nice climb. Now it's trapped between the 200 and VWAP. That's a very tough spot to be in right now. And it's in an old channel. So, yeah, I wouldn't trade that either. See how flat that's been for a while. What usually moves this time of day is your major indices, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Russell. That's where everybody's throwing their money in and out day after day. Those are the top traded overall. S&P generally being number one. Not counting treasury stuff, but the indices, the S&P 500 is the most heavily traded. So, good question though. TS Gaming asks, do you know if you can withdraw from Webull to a Cash App? I believe not. Only thing you can send it to, they don't accept money. It has to be from a bank account because of money laundering. I'm not speaking for Webull. I'm not associated with Webull. I just happen to use them. However, because of money laundering rules, right? You have to transfer from a bona fide checking account. I don't even think you're allowed to even take it off a credit card. It has to be from a checking account and has to be deposited that way, if I'm not mistaken. However, you can go to Webull.com and dig into their website there, and I'm sure that question will be answered for you. But I'm pretty sure it's always has to be pretty much straight from a checking account. Now, you could transfer money between accounts within Webull, like from your futures to your cash or your the other accounts, different type of trading accounts within Webull. You can move them around without anyway. You just click a button and transfer, but it has to come from a checking account. Doug, got your hand up.
I was just looking at that. You can transfer in with a credit card with a certain fee.
Really?
ACHs are free. You cannot withdraw to a credit card though. It has to be to a banking system.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe they let you
There-
do it on credit cards. Wow.
Well, you can bring in money on a credit card, but they're
Right.
going to charge you a pretty hefty fee for it.
I bet.
You can also do wire transfers, and I think the wire transfer
Yes.
fee is like $12.50 per
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
transaction.
Yeah, you can do a wire transfer from your bank to them, and it knocks
Mhm.
off a couple of days of processing when you do that.
Yeah. The ACH takes 5 days to clear.
Yeah.
5 business days to clear.
Yeah, so if you open a brand new account, and it's pretty much true with any broker generally, making a broad statement here, but usually you're not going to be able to trade that account for. You might as well just figure at least minimum of 5 to 7 days time you transfer the money, and they, again, a lot of it I know is government regulated that way to protect them and to protect you. So you won't, just because you transfer money and they say they have it, doesn't mean you'll be able to trade that day with it. So you got to give yourself at least, I'd give yourself a week. Don't figure on trading real money for at least a week once you finally fund that account. So
Yeah, and if you're using a cash account, I think you can trade the next day, as they give you like the transfers coming through. They know they're going to get it. But if you're trading on a futures account or a margin account,
right, no way.
you have the waiting period.
Yep. Good. Yep. Jay over on YouTube made some comments about that very thing, linking it to checking. And that's how I do mine. Well, I initially funded my accounts for my checking account, and when I want money, I just go in and push literally, I don't know, I think it's 2 clicks maybe, and the next morning that money is in my account. When I wake, if I take money out of my account today, which I will be tomorrow, but if I did it today, when I wake up tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., that money's in my checking account every time without fail. I've never had any issues with Weeble per se, right? I'm personal experience. I've never had an issue getting my money out when I want it. So if I request it now, it'll be there when I wake up tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. So works pretty good. And all brokers are pretty much the same, right? They got a reputation to protect. So yep, there's all them little things that's involved in getting accounts set up and all that type of thing, right? So anyhow, and let's face it, those cash type apps, not specifically Cash App, but they're people use those for fraudulent purposes, right? Scam people out of money and them kind of things, right? So that's probably why those are heavily regulated the way they are. They don't have a very good reputation. I use Cash App. I use it all the time, and I don't have any issues with it. But people do tend to use those for nefarious reasons, right? So you hear about it. So, user 48079 on TikTok live chat asks, "Do I trade a merging account?" You mean an emergency account or emerging? I don't know what you mean. Oh, margin. Oh, okay. You type like I do. Yeah, yeah. A margin account. Yes, that's what a futures account is. You trading on margin, right? Now it's different than a stock options margin account. Those you have to maintain at least $25,000 in there by the end of the day, or you could get a margin call, right? Yeah, don't feel bad for 807. I can't type with the card either. 2 fingers. Yeah, just ask anybody who's read my post in the Discord. They'll tell you. What's he saying? What word is that? And but saying those last 2 words that you just said there together for 8079, I'm really tempted not to ban you right now. Joke, of course. Put them that one color in there that I detest. He's trying to poke the bear. And what color was it I don't like there, Doug? What team color?
It's not a combination of any one color. It's I think it's 2, maize and blue.
Yeah, those colors rarely irritate me. I know you like them, but
I could care less.
Yeah.
I live in the state. I don't really support the team.
Yeah, that would be
There it is.
Yeah. Yes, that is the team up north from me. So I have a love for them. Sports related, nothing personal against them, of course. But I was raised to hate them. I have lots of hate in my heart for them. No, I don't. It's a fun rivalry. We like to poke the bear. We even poked the bear in here with each other. Game
You
time
guys
comes
did good
around.
this year.
Yeah, yeah. It's called the national championship. I would think that would be the pinnacle of good. Not to
We've
rub
got
it
a
in
couple
your
of
face.
them.
Yeah, I've heard. We're going to start a fight here, and people are going to tune out. That's what's going to happen. I can see this going downhill quickly. Oh, it is exciting though. Like you say, it doesn't matter what your record is for the year. It's that one game that matters. That's the only one that says it, right? Right. So, anyway, that's right. Even the national championship. I mean, yes, that is the big deal. But let's face it, our two teams, we don't really even care about that as much as we care about playing each other. So it's been going on for 100 years plus, right? So anyway, we'll get back to trading now. Get back to our regularly scheduled program. What's going on here? What kind of show are you running here? Oh, get back in it. All right.
And now for something completely different.
Yes. Anyhow, get back to trading here. Questions. All right, 4807. See what you did to this program. It's all your fault. Anyway, and get a real name. I'm surprised you haven't know enough math from that team that you would even be able to import numbers into there. Get a real name. No fun. It's all fun, brother or sister if you're a girl. Anyway, yeah. Jay says, moment my brain recognized something sports related. Oh, he stopped paying attention. Whatever. Okay. Hayden, thank you, Hayden. There's a real question. What cloud indicator I'm using? What this is Coach's 2.0 indicator. 3.0 is about to be released here sometime in the near future. What this is an algorithm. It takes basically there's this is a oversimplified view of what you're seeing on my screen. This is for paid members in the VIP Gold and the crypto and futures memberships. We have the 21 or the 9 is on my blue line, and this is all customizable. This lime green line is the 21, the red line is 55, and this blue line here is the 200 moving average, and this yellow line way down here is VWAP. Again, VWAP being the most important one of all. It's the one most used worldwide. You need to always have that on your chart. Coach says it all the time. If you could only have one line on his chart, it would be VWAP. It's the most used, most widely recognized worldwide, so it's also the most important. You can trade above and below it all day long. And then the 200 would be the next strongest one. Now, what this cloud is, it's just more of a visual indicator. It fills in the space between the 21 and the 55. If the 21, which is, again, now these numbers, for those you aren't aware, the 9 EMA is a measurement of the last 9 candles. It adds them all together, spits it out, and draws a line. It's a trend line, is what it is, right? It's showing the trend. So the 9 is the lowest number of all of mine. So that's a short-term indicator. I use this line almost exclusively for scalping. I like to scalp up when it's above the 9. I like to scalp down when it's below the 9. When it's doing this kind of crap, no, I don't want to touch it. All right. So that's your short term. It shows you a short term, right? The 21 is a mid level term, right? So it's longer than obviously it measures 21 candles. So in this case, I'm on a 1 minute chart, so it would measure the last 21 minutes worth of candles, just like the 9 would measure the last 9 minutes. If it's a 2 minute chart, it's double, right? Same thing with the 55. It's a longer term. So what happens is you get a crossover between these two, and that's usually a signal. The way this is programmed, it's a crossover, we call it, and that's a signal of a change of direction. It's an indication of a possible change. So they don't always happen. Just like here, you had a temporary change, but it fizzed out real quick. So what I'm doing is when I'm switching between charts, okay, well, I can look instantly and see, oh, this is green, it's in an upward trend, right? And go over here, oh, look, that's red, it's in a downtrend. It's just a quick visual. This is green, right? I can look at any of these. Oh, it's in a green uptrend. That's just a quick thing. It just fills in the space between it. It is called a cloud. That's what we call it. So whenever you get a crossover, it'll change from red to green, green to red, right? And that is an indication of possible change of direction, something you need to pay attention to. So that's why we have this coloring in here, because visually it's easier than just a bunch of lines on your chart, right? They kind of blend in sometimes. Get lost in the candles and that kind of thing. That's a visual. Then we have our 2-minute EWO, or EWO down here is what this is, which is the Elliott wave oscillator, which we use with Coach's 2.0 indicator, which is an investment strategy we use, and it's very successful. I have my volume bars down here. It shows the current volumes on each candle in and out. Red is sellers. Of course, the green is buyers. And then I have a little handy dandy thing here. It's programmed to, it shows you there's 81 buyers versus 12 sellers. It bounces around. Gives me the volume overall and the average true range of the candles at any given time. And why do I have that on a 2-minute chart, Doug? Come on. Okay, that's on one. I'm a scalper. I trade on the 1-minute chart exclusively. I do trade on the 2 from time to time because I forget to change it. Anyway, so our coach is a logarithm that comes with your paid membership at VIP Gold, crypto and futures levels, or the diamond level, which gets you everything. This is included with it. Now, this only works with TradingView because it is an logarithm. It's a script, okay, and you can put these import this into TradingView, just like you, if you knew how to code, you could code your own scripts and your own things, right? And in TradingView, there's literally thousands of people that have done that very thing, right? There's a whole community of, look at all these people here, just all these different things. Whatever a multi-asset performance spaghetti indicator is, I have no idea, right? But there's stuff there. Dude thought it was important and designed one. A volume and price Z-score. I have what's a zigzag volume profile? Again, you can install all kinds of crap on your screen, right? You can put 1,000 indicators on here, and what do you get? You get a whole bunch of indecision because now you got all those different things you have to interpret. We try to keep it simple, right? The KISS principle. We don't want to overcomplicate it, and you're at liberty to put whatever you want on your chart. It's your chart. I don't care if you put the Fibonacci retracement on there. If you want to use that, and that helps you be a successful trader, then all more power to you. Use it. We don't use those here. This is what we use, right? Coach has used them all, and this is what he's distilled over his 33 years of experience to help make educated, quality decisions on entering and exiting a trade without over cluttering our screen. Because you get a lot of things on here, you can create an analysis paralysis, right? Well, I got so many things there. I got to look at. Well, this one says this, but that one says this, and that one, right? And then you end up making no decision. Or by the time you make a decision, the things went the other way on you, right? Or you missed your entry coming in. So this here tells me a lot, and I can decide within literally seconds of whether I want to enter a trade. Now, does it look like it's all a bunch of gibberish to you? Yeah, it probably does. But I've been using this, and I've been educated, and I've been around for 2 years. I decide instantly. I can literally click here. Do I want to just trade? Yeah, I might enter this one right here, right? Why? Because I'm above my indicators, right? The only thing I worry about is double top up here. Now, the only thing else I got to look at is, do I have volume? Well, the volume's real low right now. You can see it's not moving. It is picking up a little bit. There's some big orders coming in, right? So I could have took a look at that one. So I could do that just if I'm scrolling through my different tabs. Now, when I'm really trading, I have another screen up that's got like 8 mini charts on it. So all I have to do is turn my head and I can see all these ones that I'm clicking through right here, right now. I just don't want to have to type. I do this for the simple sake, so I don't have to come in here, click a new chart, come in here, right? Type in the symbol that I want, da 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 da. So that just saves time having it open all the way. So if I'm looking at my other screen and I see one of these moving, then I can just come up here real quickly and go bang, and it's my charts there. I like having individual charts open. Yeah, and I can combine charts on this screen also. There's all kinds of things you can do with this. But anyway, and this is TradingView. This is a independent software. It has nothing to do with American Dream Trading. It's a subscription-based model. You can go to tradingview.com and check it out. I love it. I use it. Now I'm even trading through it. And I just started doing that a few months ago. So that's even new to me. And I like the experience trading Now a Weeble account, my broker is linked to this, so I'm able to do that. So, Tommy, yes, so you can express however you like to trade all you want. It's a personal preference. I am a scalper and I jump in and out and I have my way I do it. If what you're doing, Tommy, if that works for you, brother, have at it. Who am I to say, right? There's no right or wrong. If it makes you a successful trader and you can consistently produce results, I don't care if you stand on head and look on your head and look upside down on your charts. If that makes you a successful trader, then by God, you better do it that way, right? And there's coach teaches different strategies. This is just one. I'm a day trader. I'm a momentum. I'm in and I'm out. I'm a scalper, right? That's how I trade. We have swing traders. We have long-term holders. We have people that swing trade. They trade dividend stocks. There's all kinds of. There's hundreds of things, literally, and in tools that you can use to trade. So if what you're doing is fine for you, then have at it. Doesn't mean your way's any better than my way or my way's any better than yours. I just know what works for me, and that's what I do. It's proven results the way the coach teaches it, and it works. So congratulations on that. So yeah, the same way with indicators. You don't want to use these indicators, don't use them, right? I like them. I understand them, and I can make successful trades more often than not by what this is telling me on my screen. So Tato says, I like this group. I scalp options on TOS. What memberships would you recommend? I would go with the VIP Gold. That would get you in our get you the maximum amount of training and opportunities. It gets you Saturday training also. Everything that we do in the VIP Gold is recorded. So if you're some reason you can't be there that day or whatever, you can go back and review it later, and it opens up a whole world of extra training. A minimum of 12 hours of training and trading every day live on our Zoom. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Right now we have, what was that, Doug? Was that on the VIP Gold, that discount?
Yeah, so you can get for the monthly memberships only, VIP and VIP Gold add-on for 50% off using code 50. And that's for the first month off, and then it goes back to normal
Well, you
price.
got the lifetimes if they're still available. VIP Gold lifetime right now, one price, $3,500.
Yeah, and then you got the flash sale where you've got 10 grand for the diamond, and then you got 3,500 for the
VIP Gold.
VIP Gold lifetime.
Now, to get the VIP Gold, you have to have a VIP membership, unless you buy the VIP Gold complete, which
Yeah, and that's the deal is for the complete.
yes,
Correctly.
correct. So go check that out. You can go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That is a flash sale that will be gone tonight. Well, the one's actually limited, 20 available. And when Coach popped on here, an hour or so ago, hour and a half ago, they'd already got, 6 or 7 of them were already gone out of the 20?
Yeah, I saw the ticket system start popping off, so people
Okay.
are going to take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. But as far as membership training, that would provide you that. As far as trading, you don't need a membership to trade. All you need is a broker, right? If you like TOS, and we have a lot of members. A large a large majority of our members use Weeble. Why? Because none of us ever traded anywhere else, and we came in, and that's what Coach uses. It's easy to understand. It's easy to customize. It's easy to move your money in and out. Yada yada yada. Right? And Coach uses that to train on his live screen every day. So obviously people are going to gravitate to that. Is it any better or worse than any others? No. We had I would say our next largest group of members are in TOS like yourself, and they all love it too. I've never heard anybody say anything really bad about TOS, right? I know there was a little scuttlebutt there when the change of ownership happened and they adjusted software. Just like anything else, anything new, people are going to complain, right? And they worked out the bugs. I know their fees are probably higher than what Weeble's are, but Weeble's fees are higher than other people. So you're not going to find the perfect broker. You just want to get the broker that offers the most of what you're looking for. Am I saying you have to use Weeble? No, you use the one you want to use, right? If you're in a broker, if you love TOS, there's no reason to change. you could still learn from us at American Dream Trading with any broker. It's just that when Coach shares his screen, he's going to show you his Webull trading platform, or like I am right now, and I use Webull, but I'm using Webull through TradingView. So I'm actually trading. I have my Webull account actually linked to TradingView, so I can enter these trades. Now this is paper trading mode, but when I enter a trade, if this was my live account, when I enter this, click buy, it's automatically putting my trade in through Webull. So that's just because it has it linked together. So yeah, you use whoever you like. Some people like Robinhood. I don't know why, but it has its things too. Robinhood's not really set up for day trading, right? Um,
It's
if
more
you,
a swing trader
yeah,
platform.
swing, long-term buy and hold. I mean, people do it. I know they have issues. Like if you're jumping in and out of things with stops and all that, it's really difficult to use. Now I know they have a new platform came out. I have a Robinhood account. I'm actually have some long-term holdings in it. Why? Just because I could. I wanted to see how it worked. I don't use it. I mean, I think I got two stocks I hold in that. Of the two of the Mag 7 stocks. And I haven't even, I can't even tell you last time I opened the app. I don't even look at it. That's how much I care, right? I mean, I have an idea where the value of the stock's at, but I'm just buying and holding. I don't care. May not look at it for another month. Who knows, right? Uh, and I didn't have any issues purchasing it, man. It was bang right now, instant, right? But I
Look
do
at
know
NQ
NQ.
bleeding out.
Oh,
I just hit two scalps on that one.
yeah, it's 328, right?
Oh man, look at this thing.
Look at that. Now it's at a gold level, that 22. What is that? Gotta get my cataract
20,
out of the way.
22
206.
208.
206. I have on my chart, I have a gold level 206. So
206. Yeah,
yours
that's probably
may be
more
different.
accurate.
Yeah, well, whatever, right? We all draw our lines. They're all going to be different, somewhat in pennies.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, look at this thing.
and the wick did bounce off that
It
206
did
level.
right
So,
on the nose.
and VWAP's right there also. So this is at a tough spot. It's at a gold level and VWAP. So if it can break through that 206, at mine exactly is a 206.50. Again, I'm just call it 206. If it breaks and holds below that, oh, that thing can bleed off. But you don't know that, right? You trade the trade that's in front of you as it happens. Like I say, that's a gold level. It's probably due. Could very well bounce in reverse direction.
Yeah,
Always trade a trade.
I got chopped up in MES again, so I had to climb my way back. I'm 132 positive for the day. I'm gonna stop.
Mhm.
That's good enough.
Yep.
Good enough for
Can you
me.
show Mazda Mitch? Yeah, I'll show you that one. Let me back up before that one. Let me see. Comment about leader Mazda wants to know over in YouTube Live. Mazda Mitch. He wants. It's always a good time. It's just whether I have time. That's the difference. Can you show us how to add indicators on TradingView? I see a lot of user created ones, and I'm not sure I like them as I am with Webull. Well, Webull, it's limited, but yeah, all you do is go up here, click this word indicator, and you have different categories. Like you got, well, if you've used any of them at any time, it'll show up there. There's coaches indicators that are built in there. And then they break them down. There's technicals, there's indicators, there's strategies, profiles, patterns, financial indicators, or whatever. There's all kinds of other stuff here, right? So if we just go up here, we'll pick indicators, and we'll just pick one at random that has probably nothing to do with anything. I'll just scroll, and let's say I want to add intraday pivot points. So I click that. Right now, it can be a favorite, and as you see here, it just put a whole bunch of lines on my chart. So this was a pivot indicator. I don't see where. Usually it'll put a P or something on here. That doesn't put anything. It just has lines on here. Let me see. But they all have options. So what you do when you click that, and that's all it does. All you got to do is double click it, and it adds it to your chart. Then you usually will have to come up here, and there it is, RBIPP, whatever that stands for, right? And there's an options thing. So then here you would go in and adjust the users things. Oh, see the blue lines of 1 hour. Yeah, I don't like this. See, I'd have to remember what color is what. This one's that color's a 4 hour and that one's an 8 hour. Yeah, I don't care for that. And again, you could go through and trade it. And then if you don't want it, you just go up here and click trash and it goes away. You can do that all day. Have I done this? Oh yeah, I've played around. It's kind of fun to see what some of these things are, right? I mean, it's not these indicators are invalid. I mean, if they work, right? Here's Fibonacci, right? You guys want Fibonacci? I've never used it, but there it is. There's your different levels. Might be hard to see with all this, right? But there it is. There's your Fibonacci thing, right? That's all it takes. Literally is a click, and it puts them on there, right? And again, you go up here, you can click trash, and it should go away, right? Now I don't have that on there, so now it's gone. Now I'm back to where I was at. It's that simple. Literally, you just find what you want, play around with it, right? It's not hard. And then if you like it, then the thing is, it puts you. If you click this star, it'll put it in your favorites. So these are ones I played around with. I just haven't deleted. I mean, it's very easy to delete them. You just go over and click on it, and it'll delete it. But there's different things. I mean, these are all individual. The ones with names on it's the ones that people have created. The whole community, the guys that know how to program, they put these things in there. That's simple. You just got to know what they mean. And if you go into these things, there's usually a text box in there that you can read, and there it goes, read more, right? And it'll open up, and they'll have this little thing here, and you can scroll, and it'll explain what it is they do, and a person's name, and yada yada yada, right? And you can even send the person a message that created that, and it'll send them a comment through the TradingView system. So most of them will have this. Any ones that's got good coders, they'll put that in there, right? So if you didn't know what that is, right there, it tells you what that is, what all that means. So if I'd have done that with those other ones, it would have told me. So very simple. It's very user friendly. I love it. So if I didn't know any better, this is what I use. I'm happy with this. I don't need 1,000 things on my chart. I really don't. I got too many lines on my chart right now. I gotta start cleaning this up a little bit. So anyway, Leon is chill. XRP, yeah. We have members that trade it. I don't personally. I don't. I stick when I do trade Bitcoin, which is very rarely, or the coins. It's Bitcoin or Ethereum. And right now, I don't even hold any right now, but I can. There are futures contracts. You can trade that all day long. Instead of actually physically owning it, you could trade a futures contract on it and make more money instantly. One of the benefits of future trading, you're not actually having to own it and take care of it. Of course, it's not a long-term position, right? But if you can successfully trade Bitcoin, you can do that in a futures contract too. Catch it when it's going up, catch it when it's coming down, and make some serious change that way. Okay, any other questions here? Let me see. Going through YouTube. Okay. Doug's taking care of Maz's question. You want to set up your trading view. Yeah, you can set your Weeble up like coaches, but with the trading view, you won't have access to this paid member thing. You'll get there someday. Patience. Patience, grasshopper. Right? And you can just put the lines on there without it too, as far as that goes, right? You can add indicators, and it would just be straight lines on your chart. You wouldn't have all these fill-ins and all this stuff. So you can do it individually, but it's part of a membership. It puts it all one little click, just like I added those indicators, one click. Let's see what else we got going on there. Leon is chill. We have I thought you were saying Leon is chill. That's his name. We have a crypto group. Yes, we do have a crypto membership, and them guys are very active. I don't participate in it, even though I have a membership in it. For being a moderator, I don't participate personally. My jam is futures. I am trading nothing but futures. I don't even trade stocks or stock options anymore. I'm in here 100% now. That's how much I
I'll tell you
love it.
what, Mike and Bucko over there in the mods in the crypto area, those guys are wicked smart.
Yeah, I've
So
seen some
lucky
of
to
their
have them in there.
comments. I look at it probably every day just to see what's going on. but I don't understand half the stuff they're talking about. But they do. That's all that matters, and the rest of the crypto people do. So that's all that's important, right?
Mhm. True that.
Now, if I'd go in there and hang out with them, I would be educated, right? And I would know exactly all these little nuanced things, right? I've bought crypto. I have a cold wallet myself, physical cold wallet, air gapped, not connected to the internet. I have bought and sold actual Bitcoin. So it's not like I don't know anything about it. I'm just not, I wouldn't be able to teach on it. Let's put it that way.
Well, the
I know
nice
how,
thing is we've got the option of futures to trade
yeah,
Bitcoin and ETH
exactly.
now.
Exactly.
So
So, I can go in here and, you know, type in bit, I'm going futures. Right there's Bitcoin futures, right? I can trade them here. So now I could come in here. If this thing's climbing, I could jump in here and buy this, right? So I could come in here. Again, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. That's a limit order. I don't want a limit order. I do market orders. I have no, what's an ATR? 110. Oh, that's
it
a lot of money.
swings.
Oh, that's a lot of money. That's why I don't trade it. But anyway, okay, I'm breaking below the 9. Let's just say I think this is going to go down. And again, I don't follow Bitcoin, so I can enter this trade. Bang, right in there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's too much money. I just bought one contract, shorting it. Right. Well, we let this run.
So
So
so this one pays 5 cents for every $5 move. Is that what it is? If I remember correctly.
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't trade. Matter of fact, I don't even have it on my little cheat sheet. That shows you how much I traded. I don't think.
I'll go look.
No, I don't even have that on my cheat because I don't trade it. So that's why I don't have it on my cheat sheet.
I need a distraction. I'm watching
Okay, so
MQ and MES
right now,
play
I
out.
just made $100 on again paper. Did you just make $100 in Bitcoin if you actually physically hold it? Now I'm up 125. Right? It's coming down. You're actually losing money, but because I can trade futures, I can make money when Bitcoin goes down. If you're owning physical Bitcoin or whatever, you know what I mean. Uh, you can't make money when it goes down. You lose money, right? But I'm up. If I would enter this trade for real, I'm up $450. Did you just make $450 on your Bitcoin today? I bet you didn't. That's the
How much
beauty of
was your
futures.
contract for that?
Oh, it's probably full price, but it's probably 96,000 or whatever it was, right?
No, the contract margin,
Oh,
$30.
oh no, it's
All you
not
have.
Nano. This is the real. This is the full Bitcoin here.
Oh, you got the big one.
Yeah, this is the big one. This
You're,
is the Bitcoin, and
you're
I'm
not
on.
messing with no nano contract.
No, no, no. I'm going all in. If I'm going to show something, I'm showing you.
All right.
So I'm up 320. Did you make 320 bucks off of your Bitcoin in the last 10 seconds on a downhill? No, you didn't, because if it's going down, you're losing value of your Bitcoin. But with futures, we can trade contracts, make money when it goes up, just like you do. But we can also make money when it goes down, unlike you can do. Excuse me. And that's the beauty of it, right? So I don't trade this, right? Number one, I don't have $96,000 to go throw in this, but they also offer nano Bitcoin. You can buy a contract for $30, so it's very small, and I believe they have a couple other smaller like e-mini type. There's like 3 or 4 different types of contracts, and you can do Ethereum. But that's the advantage of trading futures rather than actually buying Bitcoin and holding it right in your wallet. Is that you're only making money when it goes up. You don't make money when it goes down, right? But you could trade it, right? You could trade it right here in the futures, make money both ways, and then you'll make money quicker also, right? And then you can take your profit whenever you want, wait for it to move, and jump back in later if you want to. Jump in and out at will, and ride that donkey, right? So you can ride that donkey and make money, just like right? So that's an advantage of the futures, right? Again, I don't personally trade this, but that's neither here nor there. Doesn't mean you can't. So if you love Bitcoin, right? There's a good option. I don't know. I don't follow that religiously or anything, but I would think you would actually trading futures contracts on it. I don't know. It seems to me, especially when you can trade it to the downside, you can make a lot of money that way, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I might be. Again, I'm talking about something I'm no authority on. Okay. Now, Have you been to AmericanDreamTrading.com yet? Take advantage of those um, special membership offers that Coach came in here and talked about. If you haven't, get over there and check it out. I still don't have my Discord, Doug. Is there any, you know, any postings in there? How many may or may not be left or not?
No, I haven't gotten into the tickets just yet,
I can pop
but
in
I
over
know
here.
that we've had at least 4 or 5 come through since he posted it.
Yeah. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I'd have to go through and look myself, but flash
They're
sale.
gonna go quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I say, I was just shocked here coming out of your mouth, let alone coaches. Like,
I had to
man,
take my glasses off when I read it.
today is coaches lost his daggone mind or went off medicine because he's giving away the farm for huge discounts that he's never ever done before. Crazy sales, right? So anyway, let's see here. Any other questions, real quick? This is Power Hour. We're getting into the most common thing. One of the things that Coach teaches on, he has a set of rules um, that he sticks with. Okay, these rules are not meant to make you money; they're to help you preserve your capital, preserve your account. Because what money you lose today, you can't trade tomorrow, right? You can't trade today's the money tomorrow if you're losing money. So um, he has 8 simple. I mean, on the surface, they're very simple rules, and if you can follow these religiously every time, every single trade, every single day, right, it'll help preserve your capital. Let me play that. It's just a couple minute video. Let me play this again. Paid members, you won't be able to hear or see this video. My setup's a little bit different than what Coach has. So let me play you Coach's rules. Get out your pen and paper and write these down. And here we go. This is just a couple minute video. Please keep your mics muted. Thank you.
Some of the rules. Okay, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right, some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this. Am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. Is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, well, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying woe is me. Stop saying I don't get it. Stop saying I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah, because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, you know, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right, and again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce. This is the golden nuggets, not the coach. Just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody if you don't know how to handle it. You might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
There you go. Those are coach's rules. It's only 8 of them. Got to follow them each and every trade. I'm going to show you guys something you heard talking about our Discord. I'm going to share this real quick with you. It's I'm going to share my other screen here. Look at this over here. See these over here on this side on my screen? Those are all tickets that people are jumping on this flash sale. It's unbelievable. People are
Isn't that
snagging them
something?
up. That is crazy. I just looked at them like, holy cow. Anyway, I'll share that with you real quick. And believe me, one of the things, well, I can show you here real quick too. Let me show you again. You know, I'm making fun of Coach saying the man's lost his mind. Well, guess what? Everybody else said the same thing, right? See, Miranda says, you need to check your temperature. Are you okay? He's hilarious. So yeah, we're I mean, it's his company. We're ribbing him. We have a good time, right? So everybody's like, I can't believe you're doing this. And I'll tell you what, it's just such a unbelievable sale on that. It's just wow. Anyway, generating a lot of buzz. There's already lots of people jumping in on that. So anyway,
Oh, yeah.
again, this is the most volatile time of the day, volatile time of the day. So you see a lot of things moving around a lot. Again, now see gold just kind of hanging out. Let me look here at oil. Yeah, that doesn't look real exciting, right? Bitcoin, that's worldwide. It's traded 24 hours a day, so it doesn't really care that it's 5 minutes before the market closes, right? 10 minutes. But you'll see a lot of action here in the NQ, right? And the bad thing about it is you never know for sure which direction it's going to go, right? It may be this may be the Qs and the Q, the Nasdaq is on a downtrend, but this last few minutes of the day, this thing can shoot to the moon in a heartbeat, right? yesterday. Remember, I showed you I tried to game the system, and I thought, well, it's going to pull all the way up, which it did, and then it's going to come back down. And I put an order up halfway up that candle on the big climb, and it never did come back down, and ended up closing out up, right? So, but a lot of times, most of the time, actually, you get a big up and then down, or big down and a back up. In the last couple of
Russell
minutes.
just had a 33 tick candle. You want an example of that?
Okay.
1 minute.
This one right here, it's trapped at the wall. You sure you're looking at the Russell?
I'm looking at the micro,
Oh, okay. That should be the same. It's just this one
but
here.
yeah, see that big green candle?
There it
A
is.
huge wick there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So you'll get that. This is what's going to happen the last part of the day. So for those of you who want to grab them membership specials, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com and scroll down our page a little bit, and you'll see the memberships and things listing. They'll usually have 2 or 3 on the landing page. Right below those is a see more, click to see more, whatever type of button. Click that, and that'll open up, show you everything that's there. So better take advantage of that. That all ends tonight. It's a 1-day flash sale, flash in the pan. Now, some of them actually had a limit on the number that were even being offered. So once those are gone, they're gone. Can't get them again. So today is a coach's loss, a daggone mine day. Grab them, grab that memberships while you can. No, I guarantee that. Whew. Anyway, I just can't believe it. Anyway, I don't make a dime if you guys buy one of the memberships. Just so you know, I just can't believe it. He's giving them away like that. It's just, I mean, the only thing other less than that would be giving it away for free, right? And anyway,
Well, there's a lot of big things coming on the horizon too.
Oh yeah,
You know, as our group grows, where our crypto group is growing rapidly, so there's going to be more features and more services.
exactly.
Silly that
And
price.
and that diamond membership for 10K, literally if you'd buy each membership separately, it'd be 50,000. Come words right out of Coach's mouth. We were trying to guess, and he was thinking what 30 or 40. We're off a little bit. So
A little bit.
so he added them all up, and they were 50,000 if you bought them individually, right? And so you get it for 10 one time, never ever pay again. So get it while you can, folks. You've been watching for free long enough. Time to step it up and get them memberships. Go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Matter of fact, let me open up a page here, and I will show you that website again here, right? Just show you.
Take a nugget in the live futures chat. They posted a meme or a GIF or a meme rather. It's Trump, and he's saying huge, except it's YUGE.
Oh yeah,
Huge.
like he pronounces it in a New York accent.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna slide this thing here, take it over here. Oh, the hoops you got to jump through to share multiple screens. Let me stretch this out here a bit. Let's see what it does over there. Let me open that up. There you go. So this is Coach's website. Let me shrink this up. See more of it. There you go. So this is the website, AmericanDreamTrading.com, right? This is where it opens up to. There's Coach, except now he's got a beard, right? Tells you a little bit about him, a little bit about the webs, about the members, just some general information. So keep scrolling down. These are some of the benefits. Not all, but some. I mean, you can go ahead and just click get started and get right to it. Here's some of our members' testimonies. Here's the most picked plans that come up. There's our free Discord link. Remember, I keep telling you, scroll down. Right here's the free Discord. All you have to do is click that. It's free. And then you have our basic premium plan futures, which is what I'm doing here. Membership. And there's the crypto. Okay. Now you go down here, all other services, click. So click that button there, and that will open up. Now your page is going to look a little different because I'm already a member, so it's going to load this up slightly different. But this here has all the different memberships that are available, what's included in them, right? And scroll on. Oh, by the way, I just seen on there, He's offering a one-on-ones also. Did you see that? He doesn't do that either. There's the different things. Now, again, you have to use a discount code, right, to lock those in there. So, and then there's different things here you can go through and all that. So that's our website there. So once you get on the landing page, just scroll down and click that extra button there. And there's more things here, different packages. Click this button for more packages. I think it looks the same thing up. Yeah, it does. Anyhow, that's that. So check it out, AmericanDreamTrading.com. And we got about 2 minutes left here, and we're going to be shutting her down for the day. We are live here 3 times a day. Coach is live himself from 9 to 11 on our channel, American Dream Trading. He does the live from 9 to 11 Eastern Time. I do the futures trading and education here, which you are at. You already know this, from 2 to 4 every day, Monday through Friday Eastern. And at 5 p.m., we have the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Over there and hang out with Don. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern. I may even make an appearance there myself tonight if I get time. Got to go see what my boss has planned for me. That would be my wife. So check that out. It's a great time over there. I always have a good time when I go hang out over there. It's laid back. You can talk about the day, about your trades, ask questions about trading, any kind of trading. Here we're focused more on futures, right? Coach covers it all. I focus more on futures. It's not that I can't or won't answer other questions. I will, but we really want to focus our limited time on futures. And then Dawn, she talks about it all. You can actually get on the panel and talk through a real open mic and join them and interact with them live, or you can ask your questions by typing it into the chat box that's built into that feed there also. That's the American Dream Trading channel over on YouTube. That starts at 5 tonight. And then, by the way, if you've never been there before and you show up, type in there, hey, I came from the future. And she'll know what that means. So, hope to see you there. If I get a chance, I might even show up tonight. I don't always make it because I, quite frankly, am already on here 12 hours a day or more. So, anyhow, I thank you for all being here. Make sure that anybody you come in contact with the rest of the day, that you try to be a light in their life and cheer them up, because you never know what's going on behind their smile, right? So you may be the only person there that could turn their attitudes around. So try to be positive in those you come around. Make a lasting impression, a positive one. So I thank you for being here. I'll see you same time, the same bat channel tomorrow. And goodbye.